That consists of 3 tablespoons or so of soy, 2, and 3. Next is either Shaoxing Chinese cooking wine, and if you don't have this,
so this happened today.
And if you do, because pretty certain not
Cold in the shop,
I have this because
but it's pretty nice right around the wood stove.
It,
Stick with me. Show you what I did. All right, friends, welcome back to the shop. Got some stuff going on today. Did a little farm tour earlier. Probably get that posted up this evening. Hopefully just before this video gets posted up. But in the shop, and it's chilly in here. Not insulated at all. Talked about that a couple videos ago. But even though it's not insulated, it'd be nice to have a warm spot to go to. I've got an old wood stove, a potbelly wood stove. I was trying to think of the name of it. A potbelly wood stove that's just sitting on the front porch. I thought it'd be great to put it in here and at least have, you know, I don't have any expectations that it's going to heat this place up when it's 20 degrees outside. But at least when I'm working in here, I'd have a place to go over and warm my hands up and maybe put a pot of coffee on or some hot chocolate or something like that, keep it warm. But I have a few things standing in my way. I started cleaning out an area so I have access to, and I got to move some stuff around. And the wood stove is sitting on the front porch. So I pulled the tractor down, and I'll have to figure out how to probably strap it onto the bucket somehow and then move it over here. And then I'll get my dolly and put it in place. I don't have the right stuff to put it through the wall. I'm going to 90 up and go out through the wall rather than going up through the roof and then have to worry about leaks and stuff like that. I'm just going to 90 out and go outside. I don't have that stuff, and it's sort of expensive to just go and buy it. So there might be a little redneck engineering going on. Do as I say, not as I do. All right, I am gonna get started.
Amazing shape for 16-year-old motorcycle. Oh, where they investigate. So within like 10 or 15 minutes.
All right, we got that stuff moved out of the way. That's good. Got a space there. And my plan is to set it here, come up to probably here, and go out. Give it plenty of space between the wood there. So I got some blocks there I'm going to put down. I think I need to get the stove in here so I can tell how high it needs to be. I don't want to cut any of my pipe. I can do that, but I hate doing that. I just want to be able to put together and have it go. So I'm going to adjust the height of the stove with some blocks and get it right, hopefully, and get a level and all that stuff. So go get a stove off the front porch. Well, thankfully it's not as heavy as I remember it. I thought it was all cast iron, but it's not. It's cast iron in the base, cast iron here, cast iron doors in the top, but this is sheet metal. That's cast iron down there. So I don't think it's a true potbelly, but anyway.
So Tyler doesn't, but like if you're interested in supporting Not Forgotten, if you go to the Patreon page, patreon.com/notforgotten, Like, if you had thousands of people giving $1 a month, that would be big, right?
That's weekends.
Okay, cool. And so you can just, what's the goal? What's the vision?
Provide them support. And so the next stage will be a stage where they begin to develop some independence.
And, you know, who stays in the hospital for tests for 17 days? So that's how I know I'm getting screwed. Right, this is the last piece of wood on my.
Clean myself up. Okay, so I've got everything in place. I got my flue pipe ran out. Now, I told you guys earlier, this was a redneck operation. Do as I say, not as I do. So don't do this. But when I get up to Menards and whatever, I'll get the right stuff and do it right. And I'm not planning on burning this thing 24/7 or anything like that. So we'll see. So I did want to show you guys something in here in this this mighty oak. It's can burn wood and coal. I'm sort of getting in my own light. So there's a shaker grate down there. There we go. And I can open the door and shake this and get the clinkers out and stuff. And it's down here. Somebody fashioned up a little pan here that doesn't want to come out, but I'm sure that just comes out so you can clean the ashes out. I have to pull that out and see what's getting hung up on. Right there. So at any rate, I think it's time for me to go ahead and fire this up. Now, I do want to say I've got a piece of cement board that I'm going to put here. I'll get some spacers and space it out from here a little bit, and so it'll protect this area, and should be big enough to cover this area and whatnot. So yeah, this is going to be a nice addition to the cold shop. All right, it's time to fire it up. Fire It Up Friday. Shout out to Harshman Hills there, fellow YouTuber who posted his Fire It Up Friday video a little earlier today. So got my fat wood, and sometimes this is hard to start. If you take your knife and work out some of those, it starts up a little easier. And I love starting fires with this. It takes off, makes it go pretty easy. I've got some scrap wood that I have from the house. I'm just going to put in here. Some shims I'm not using anymore. Those should take off pretty good. So this will be nice too when I'm working on birdhouses or doing whatever woodwork. I can throw scraps of wood in, and that's what I've got. I've got a big old box of scrap wood right there. All right. Woo.
Commander Stockdale was among them and received the Medal of Honor from President Ford for his work organizing the prisoners. Dark skies. Click the new logo on the screen. Below.
You want to switch.
All right, so I think that was success. It's nice and warm over here. As you can probably see, all this white was black, so it definitely was not painted with stove paint. I think I got all that burnt off. I don't see it smoking. I don't really smell it anymore. Had to open up everything in the shop, let it air out. So it's nice and warm and toasty over here. So I'm going to mark this one as a success and get on to doing something else.
Like that.
Y'all take care.
There you have it. We've just made a no-cook tomato sauce.